today, bros, frauditors, he puts them on the grill. Stop complaining about your massive water bill. Stick the FOIA up where the sun don't shine. When I'm done with you, your shop will be mine. I'm living life I've taken in the sun. I destroy frauditors, I do it all for fun. I got weapons of mass destruction for you, bud. I got 99 crumbs, but a goat ain't one. But a goat ain't one. I got 99 crumbs, but a goat ain't one.
Today's video takes us to the suburbs of Chicago, Illinois, with a stop at the rich Township High School, where we find Boom Boom Boy. It's right, Goat Boy. And he wants to know why records aren't prominently displayed in the lobby. And he demands action. Let's all sit back, watch, have a good laugh, and most of all, enjoy, Goat Boy! Now before we begin the video, Goat Boy has sent me yet another final cease and desist notice. How many final cease and desist notices can one person send? Harassment, retaliation, and hate speech. I don't know. Retaliation and hate speech. I don't know, man. This is a formal final cease and desist notification regarding your 4-year campaign of harassment, racial targeting, and retaliatory abuse against the YouTube channel Audit Them and its operator. Oh, Goat Boy, I have to remove or unlist all my content across my platforms. Oh no. Cease instigating retaliation following complaints or takedown notices submitted to YouTube or other reporting entities. Oh no. Well, I'll put up another page after the video. Let's get into the video.
Alrighty, we are at the administrative office of the Rich Township District 227 high school district. This is the administrative office. I'm not sure if, well, this is my first time coming here. I'm checking on Section 4 of the Freedom of Information Act. And as a matter of fact, I don't see no children, so I don't think they could use that excuse. Alrighty. So great. Let me mark that off immediately. Vision statement is prominently displayed in the mission statement. We envision a culturally relevant, innovative... Yes?
What am I here for?
I'm monitoring government to ensure today that it is being conducted in the public interest. Yes, ma'am. Let's see. Let me mark that down here. A brief description of this public body is prominently displayed. Okay, great. See what else they have here. Could you tell me what's the total amount of operating budget today here, ma'am?
I can't. I don't.
Now, it appears to me, as well as other educated people in the world, that this lady's a receptionist. How in the world is she gonna know what the budget is? Goat Boy.
Have that information. Not that I can get someone from that.
Sure, yep. I'll wait momentarily.
And you are?
Today, I'm just acting as a member of the public today.
So you want to see our budget?
Total amount of operating budget. That is correct. Yes, ma'am. Alrighty.
I know it's not your correct name, but that's what you want to tell me. That's fine.
Well, how do you come to that determination, ma'am?
Well, because you hesitated. So I'm just going by, but that's okay.
Well, the reason why I hesitated is because name is not required, ma'am. But
Okay, then,
that's not nice of you to say that.
okay,
That's not
but-
nice of you.
and if you tell me that, I understand it.
Right, but then you assume that I'm giving you bogus information.
That's okay.
That's neither here, neither
Nor
there.
there.
Right. Alrighty, so this is the total amount of operating budget here. Let's flicker through these pages and see if we could locate the exact number.
Goat Boy loves to flip through the pages. Has no idea what he's looking at, but he loves to flip through the pages. Oh, look at all the shiny. Oh, look at the colors on that.
Yeah, ma'am, this is a little confusing. I just need the total amount of budget. Okay, great. Yeah, the lady said she don't believe that's my name because she said that I hesitated. Well, I was hesitating to either give a name in general. But, okay, great. So the young lady here, she did hand me the budget display copy. Great. Notice it says display, but it was behind the counter. Excuse me, ma'am, could you tell me, this has got like 30 pages in here and I cannot locate the total amount. I just need the total amount of operating budget.
Well, I am not in the department to give that answer, and
Okay.
I don't want to give the wrong answer.
I hear you, ma'am. I do hear you.
So, let me allow her to come back,
Okay.
and then we'll get the person that can give you that answer.
I thank you. I thank you.
Yep.
Nobody would know what the hell they're looking at unless they were the comptroller or the accountant. And GoatBoy, you're neither one of those. So what the hell are you doing there besides wasting everybody's time?
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Oh, no, ma'am. This has got about 20 pages in here. I just needed the total number. I could not locate it.
I have to get someone from the budget. I don't have that.
Yeah, I'll wait around for a second here. Alrighty. Right. But anyhow, the man, he'll be out and she'll be able to.
He's coming to assist.
The thing is, ma'am, that's great that you have the mission statement there. That's easily be seen prominently displayed. But there's 11 additional items that have to be just like that prominently displayed. Which one of them is the total amount of operating budget? Total amount of part-time, full-time employees, block diagram giving functional subdivisions, some other things as well. Fees allowable under Section 6.
He's our assistant principal.
Okay,
You can mention that to him.
we'll have a holler in the chat.
Be careful, man, because GoatBoy has a checklist, and once he checks a no, he's going to report it to the State Attorney General's office, and then you'll be in a world of you-know-what.
A few minutes later.
Alrighty.
This is Mr. Ford.
Hey, buddy, I'm monitoring government here to ensure it's being conducted in public interest.
Okay.
But there's records that have to be prominently displayed, like that is under Section 4 of the FOIA Act. I'm just acting as a member of the public today, which I have the right to come check on this stuff.
Okay.
So, if I'm not mistaken, the young lady, very kind here, she gave me this book here, display copy. But is the total amount of operating budget for this public body 65 million some odd change?
So I don't want to have the conversation with you on camera. If you want, if you can submit a FOIA, we've got documentation for you. We have to provide you anything you want.
I'm going to mention 5 IOCS/140, sir, on camera, that this public body has not prominently displayed any of those records. What you're asking me to do now is file FOIA. You're asking me to do something that's not required by law. Just want to get that on record for here.
I'm just let you know that we're required to make sure that we have the budget up front.
Oh, but Mr. Director, it has to be prominently displayed. Now, if you don't know what that means, GoatBoy's printed out the definition for you. Well, everybody knows what it means except for GoatBoy.
If anybody wants to come up and request it, they can do so.
Right, but it wasn't up front. It was behind the counter.
Upon request, anybody who wants to come through here, it's viewable.
What was your name, sir?
My name is Dennis Force. I'm the Assistant
Okay.
Superintendent of Business and Operations.
I hear what you're saying, sir. It's a transparent look for you to be welcoming here, just like these two young ladies were, but you mentioned that you don't want to be on camera. I'm not sure why or why not. But the thing is, this is not to be asked for. These are records that have to be already prominently displayed. I'll be more than happy to show you the statute so you could review it with
Is
your
there anything
FOIA
else I can do
officer.
for you?
I need to inspect the block diagram giving functional subdivisions.
The what?
A block diagram giving functional
Again, if you want to have a
subdivisions.
conversation off camera, that's great.
No, sir, I'd like to
I-
have a conversation
I
on
prefer not to
camera.
have a conversation on camera.
Well, if that's the case, I'll just mark it down what you specified here, sir, and I'll ask for your higher up to come have a chat.
And anything you'd like me to provide for you, go ahead and let me know, and we'll send it to you.
I tell you what GoatBoy's most concerned about, sir. He's concerned about those 40 virgin goats when he goes to heaven one day. That's what he's concerned about. But not to worry. In the meantime, he has his blow-up doll.
Well, again, sir, I need to inspect fees allowable under Section 6. I need to inspect the approximate number of full-time and part-time employees. There's a right and there's a wrong. Yep, but I need to also inspect a block chart. So if you could go gather that, I'll wait for a second.
A block chart?
A block diagram giving functional subdivisions. Best thing you guys could say is, hey, you know what, you were right. We're sorry for not prominently displaying this stuff. Check back with us and we'll get it going.
Anything that we need to make sure we provide, if there's something that we're not doing, we'd be happy to do it.
Well, here's the deal. It's required to be furnished immediately. It's not a demand, but it's the statute here. It says Freedom of Information Officer shall develop a list of documents or categories.
Do you have anything behind you of what he's requesting? I don't have anything that's under my department that we know where that's at. Do you know of any information that's back there that's available? No.
Young lady, just like you have a binder of this saying budget, maybe there's a binder back there that says FOIA, if possible? I hear what you're saying, ma'am. Anyway, I develop my own checklist, ma'am. I mark off whether I see these things or not.
Oh, I told you before, he's got that list and he's not checking it twice. He's just going to straight off check no right down the list. Where's that block diagram giving the functional subdivisions? He don't see it. He don't see it. That's right. Not doesn't. Don't. He don't see nothing.
Right? Today, I'm just acting as a member of the public. Today. You hear what I'm saying? But now, as far as the other remaining records, could you make them available? Because it's required by law to immediately furnish.
So all of our records that we have. Let me, if you don't mind, can I look over your document?
You sure can. Yep.
Yes. Sure that we have.
Yep. Here it is, right here, sir. Section 3.5 and 4.
So, what document are you looking for?
It's all there in writing. It's all there in writing, sir. I did mention it already 2 times, maybe 3 times, but I don't know if you.
So you're looking for, you spoke about it. Let me, if you don't mind, I can take a copy of this and take a look at it. I'll come right back for
Absolutely,
you.
yeah.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Right
sure.
Oh, Mr. Director, you better be so very careful. Don't make a mistake here because you're dealing with an investigative FOIA auditor under 5 ILCS 140. Whatever the hell that is.
5 minutes later.
Alrighty. Ma'am, the assistant superintendent, he just told me he was making a copy of my paper, but he's been taking a long time.
You want me to call him?
Please, yep. Because I got somewhere else to be too.
I think he's just trying to get you the things you asked for.
It is a possibility, but I'm not sure. If so, yeah, that'll be sufficient.
Yes, Mr. Forrest, the gentleman is asking, do you still have his paper? Okay. He said he'd be right back with you.
I think it will. What was his first name?
His first name is Dennis.
Dennis. Thank you. I'll pause this for a minute here. Alrighty.
Hi.
So what's the deal?
So you're correct. There's some of the things that we don't have on here.
Right.
And so I'm going to put this all together. And so in the next, few minutes, maybe a couple hours, we'll have it all together and we'll have it all displayed.
Oh, no, sir, that'll never do. These records are supposed to be prominently displayed and ready available for his inspection. He's going to have to get the FOIA GOAT team together and storm your school district.
Everything is posted on the website. Well, but you're right.
Public body that maintains the website shall also post this information on.
And so, but we, whatever we're missing on here, we'll make sure that we have it.
Okay.
Put it over here.
You seem like an honorable man. I have a FOIA form. I'll fill that out later. I'll be back within 30 days just to take a digital image of the stuff on the wall. That's all it is.
Okay.
Thank you so much, sir. And thank you, Madam Clerk. I'm all set for today.
Okay.
Yep. Thank you.
What was your name?
George.
George? How you doing, George?
Well, just like I said, member of the public check and balances. That's all.
I appreciate it. If there's something we're not doing, we'll be happy to do it.
Right. Just like that's probably displayed. Everything else is. Where do you think you're going to put the stuff up?
I haven't figured it out.
Yeah.
We'll get it. And then
You'll get it going. Thank you, guys. Take care. You made a copy of my page, right, sir, of the statute?
Yes.
Great, thanks. Alrighty. his word should be good as gold, right? He's a honorable representative of the government, so he said maybe in a couple minutes he could have it, or a couple hours. Really, it should be furnished immediately. If it is on the website, it shouldn't be hard for him to print it out and make it available on the spot. But you know what? That's neither here nor there, man. All right. Anyways, you guys be the judge or leave feedback. The one who encourages you to audit them. On to the next one.
Well, there you have it, good people. GoatBoy didn't get his records. They weren't readily available. Now he's going to have to check back in 30 days to see if this man's doing his job properly. And if not, he's going to report him to the State Attorney General's office. Well, now, continuing on with this final cease and desist. Or is that seize? Yeah, he can't pronounce the word cease. Anyway, what does it say here? This is not the first time you've been asked to stop. Oh, GoatBoy, your actions are directly inciting what's it say? Daily harassment from my followers, resulting in threats. You know what? I can't control what other people do, GoatBoy. I don't have anything to do with that. Let's see. Oh, he's going to file a civil restraining order and emergency protection order. Oh, my gosh. Exploring the issuance of a warrant for my arrest. What the hell? I have a short window to remedy this by removing offending content, issuing a public apology, and permanently... Oh, man. I'm not issuing a damn apology, but I'll tell you one thing. I better not say that. That'll be construed as harassment. I tell you one thing, GoatBoy. You will not stifle my freedom of speech here in America. This is America. This is not the Gaza Strip. You got that straight, boy? Hey, I tell you what we're going to do here. We're going to break from this letter and watch 5 minutes of foolishness from GoatBoy. Uninterrupted. Roll that clip.
An ordinances book. Yep, that's correct. Come again. Is there any reason why these officers are here? I got permission.
Sir, you cannot film me here.
Because the information you're providing is unlawful.
I don't want you filming me.
Call the sheriff. I have permission.
I don't want you to film.
Don't get close to me. You want to go that route? What is the reason for calling the officers here? I want to know what your job title is to see if you're able to assist.
Who are you?
Who am I? Who's the one who called the officers in the first place? Because this may become a legal suit now. This is transparency. I'm conducting an audit. While I wait for the clerk to show me the statute about freedom of information, I need to do an inspection on the town, city, zoning and ordinances book. I have permission. I have permission. I have permission to film here, sir. Ma'am, please ask your superior before disrespecting somebody of the public. Where's the water department for this town? Don't yell. I'm talking to you softly. Why are you yelling at me?
Sir, please stop recording me.
Okay, I need to do an inspection.
I understand that. Please stop recording me right now. You do not have my permission to record me.
Okay, is your facility open to the public?
Not currently.
Not currently, okay. Okay, can you comply with my request? Where's your water department? Ma'am, you're totally wrong. This will become a legal matter if you choose to go this route. Should I go over FOIA law with you?
No, I don't need to see that.
Show me the statute.
Sir?
Can you show me the statute?
Sir.
Who are you with?
What do you mean, who am I?
Who are you with?
What do you mean? I have the right to record, ma'am. I have permission here with me. I'll be waiting for the statute. Thank you. I'll be waiting for the book, sir. Ma'am, this is going to turn out a legal matter. Okay, sir. This is going to become a legal matter. Please comply. Pass. I got to pass. Along with an inspection on the zoning and ordinances book. I'm going to be conducting some business here. I'm going to be recording it. Ma'am, it's up to you, ma'am. There may be a suit in the court of law for non-compliance. What do you mean who I'm with, ma'am?
I don't know what you want.
I don't know why you're giving me a hard time or a bad attitude. In order to do an inspection on a book readily available. Hi, ma'am. What's your first name?
How can I help you, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Can you tell me what's your first name?
Who are you?
The budget book, ma'am. I need to do.
I don't have. If you want to have a seat, I'll.
Sure, that's fine. Ma'am, I have permission to film. I have permission. I have permission here. Well, you see, the thing is, my good man. Anyhow, compliance is the key, folks. Where does it state that? Ma'am, I need stamped copies of these FOIA here.
Can I help you?
Yeah, sure, possibly. I'm acting as press, ma'am. First Amendment. I also have permission here with me. Okay, ma'am, you also have to abide by 2635.101 basic obligations of public service. Sir, This does abiding by the statutes. It does not require a name in order to obtain record. Okay, well you're talking unlawful. You're talking incorrect. That is not true what you just stated. Come again? Very rude. I'm not rude. It all shows on camera. You're the one who's rude. Well, anyhow.
No one really cares.
No one really cares. An inspection. If I wanted to take digital photocopies.
No, you cannot.
Absolutely, I can,
No,
ma'am.
you cannot.
Please comply with the law. Are you refusing service? Just tell me you're refusing service. Hand me over your business card and you will be hearing from my lawyer. If you go ahead and record, that means you're creating a public record and you cannot delete that off your personal phone. Your personal phone becomes a public record.
That's fine. I'll record it.
Okay. Well, sir, there's options to conduct business in person. You can't refer everybody to online. I'm not going to refuse my identification. However, I have not committed any crime. You cannot articulate that I have broken a law. Here's what I will tell you. Here's what I will tell you. Ma'am, there's no expectation of privacy in public. You could just call me sir. I'd like to file a police report of non-compliance about a employee that works here. Sir, I don't answer any questions.
You don't respect me. Why would
So therefore, I'm not obligated to provide any identification in this matter.
you talk about my wife? What does my wife have to do with anything?
No, I'm not providing an address, ma'am. I'm doing a general inspection.
What does my wife? Why put up a picture and say that's my wife of a goat?
Not in my uniform, however, I do have my clipboard with me. That is not lawful what you told me.
We're gonna have a ball at your cemetery. We're gonna bring you a rose, okay? We're gonna bring you a rose and we're gonna say you were dishonorable. He's attached to the affidavit too. He's part of the enterprise. You drew first blood. Just like you do with all these auditors, you draw first blood. In the next 3 days, I'm going to have a criminal enterprise community section, and it's going to be real well detailed. I got an attorney that's helping me draft it up and write it up. Scumbag. You're just a plain scumbag, man. You want to say why I'm upset and stuff. We're going to prove that you are breaking U.S. code. If I really wanted to be petty, I would take you to court.